1. During a Universal Cognitive Aptitude Test UCAT training session, which method best supports adult learning principles? A. Reading aloud from a training manual. B. Encouraging learners to solve problems using real-life case studies. C. Delivering a lecture without interruptions. D. Testing before any instruction is given. 2. A test taker struggles with pattern recognition problems. What is the most effective mentoring approach? A. Assign extra multiple choice questions. B. Walk through similar problems step by step using guided reasoning. C. Recommend they retake the test. D. Increase the test time limit. 3. A UCAT question requires test takers to identify logical inconsistencies. What skill does this best evaluate? A. Mechanical reasoning. B. Numerical fluency. C. Critical thinking. D. Memory recall. 4. When designing UCAT preparation materials for diverse learners, what should be prioritized? A. Dense text-based instruction. B. A single learning style model. C. A blend of visual, verbal, and kinesthetic resources. D. Only numerical questions. 5. What evaluation method best measures long-term success of UCAT preparation programs? A. Completion rate of the program. B. Pre-test only. C. Follow-up performance assessments 6 months later. D. Number of training hours completed. 6. A test designer wants to ensure fairness in UCAT questions. What factor must be controlled? A. Question difficulty consistency across formats. B. Student opinions of question length. C. Learner preference for content topics. D. Test administration location. 7. What is the most appropriate use of formative assessment in a UCAT preparation program? A. Assigning a grade after the test. B. Providing real-time feedback to correct reasoning errors. C. Evaluating performance once at the end. D. Asking for general impressions of training. 8. A candidate fails to identify patterns in abstract reasoning. What instructional design would improve this skill? A. Repeating the same examples until correct. B. Introducing new patterns gradually with practice and feedback. C. Memorizing pattern definitions. D. Eliminating abstract reasoning from the curriculum. 9. Which scenario demonstrates effective use of communication in mentoring UCAT candidates? A. Explaining that failure is part of the learning process with supportive dialogue. B. Only emailing answer keys. C. Ignoring questions to promote independence. D. Speaking in complex technical terms to establish authority. 10. Which best reflects adult learning in the UCAT context? A. Learners want clear, real-world relevance to problem-solving tasks. B. Adults prefer rote memorization. C. Lectures are the most effective method. D. Adults resist active learning techniques. 11. What strategy helps increase retention in spatial reasoning components of the UCAT? A. Minimizing feedback to avoid confusion. B. Incorporating interactive modeling and mental rotation exercises. C. Presenting only written explanations. D. Limiting practice questions. 12. a UCAT trainer is designing a simulation for logical deduction. What ensures alignment with adult learning? A. Using real-world case scenarios requiring inference. B. Repeating identical examples. C. Eliminating feedback to avoid bias. D. Relying on trivia-style questions. 13. What approach enhances regulatory compliance in UCAT testing environments? A. Allowing unsupervised remote testing. B. Providing standard instructions and secure login procedures. C. Leaving test parameters open to instructor discretion. D. Using paper forms only. 14. A UCAT mentor observes inconsistent performance among learners. What is the most data-informed response? A. Use analytics to identify performance trends and tailor follow-up mentoring. B. Randomly assign review questions. C. Increase the volume of testing. D. Eliminate mentoring sessions. 15. A curriculum developer wants to integrate cognitive aptitude training into workforce development. What component is essential? A. Emphasis on theoretical testing models. B. Isolated content with no connection to job tasks. C. Application of cognitive tasks to workplace decision-making scenarios. D. Focusing only on memory-based exercises. 16. A learner shows low accuracy in numerical problem solving. What is the most appropriate adult learning response? A. Focus solely on speed drills. B. Offer guided problem solving with contextual examples. C. Discourage use of calculators. D. Repeat the same problem until correct. 17. Which UCAT training feature best supports self-directed adult learners? A. Fixed-paced lectures. B. Timed group quizzes. C. Modular content with built-in self-checks and progress tracking. D. Verbal assessments only. 18. What feedback strategy enhances UCAT mentoring outcomes? A. Provide feedback only after full assessments. B. Offer continuous, constructive feedback linked to strategy improvement. C. Wait until learners ask for help. D. Only provide grades. 19. Which instructional tool best supports logical reasoning development? A. Flashcards with definitions. B. Visual flowcharts and logic puzzles with progressive complexity. C. Storytelling exercises. D. Rote memorization tasks. 20. A UCAT instructor wants to ensure materials comply with accessibility regulations. What is the best action? A. Print the material in color only. B. Provide text alternatives for visual content and screen reader compatibility. C. Limit content to auditory instruction. D. Use PDFs with images only. 21. When evaluating the effectiveness of a UCAT curriculum, which measure is most appropriate? A. Number of modules completed. B. Learner satisfaction alone. C. Post-training performance on high-stakes cognitive tasks. D. Total time spent studying. 22. Which adult learning principle justifies using real-world scenarios in UCAT training? A. Adults enjoy lectures more. B. Adults prefer abstraction. C. Adults learn best when content is practical and applicable. D. Adults resist contextualized learning. Universal Cognitive Aptitude Test. The Universal Cognitive Aptitude Test UCAT is a standardized assessment designed to measure an individual's general mental ability and critical thinking skills across various domains. It evaluates key cognitive functions such as problem solving, pattern recognition, logical reasoning, verbal and numerical ability, and spatial awareness. Widely used in recruitment, academic placement, and workforce development, the UCAT offers insight into how quickly and effectively a candidate can learn, adapt, and make decisions in complex environments. The test is non-industry specific, making it suitable for a broad range of roles and sectors. Its results help employers and educators identify high-potential individuals capable of handling intellectually demanding tasks and contributing to long-term organizational success. Here are the top 5 beneficial uses of the sample exam. 1. Predicts job performance. The Universal Cognitive Aptitude Test UCAT reliably measures general intelligence and problem-solving skills, which are strong predictors of job success across a wide range of industries and roles. 2. Supports smarter hiring decisions. UCAT enables employers to identify candidates with high learning agility and adaptability, helping reduce hiring errors and improve retention. 3. Enhances training efficiency. By understanding a candidate's cognitive strengths, organizations can tailor onboarding and professional development programs to maximize learning and productivity. 4. Improves academic and career placement. UCAT results assist in placing individuals into appropriate academic tracks or career paths where they are most likely to succeed based on cognitive potential. 5. Strengthens workforce planning. Organizations can use UCAT data to build stronger teams by aligning roles with cognitive capabilities, ensuring better collaboration and performance outcomes.